Mindfulness integration, quieting the mind and cultivating strength. Mindfulness integration is a powerful practice for observing thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to calm mental chaos and access your inner strength. By embracing this approach, you learn to detach from unhelpful mental patterns and foster clarity, resilience, and peace. Let's explore how mindfulness can quiet the storm in your mind and reveal the treasures of self-awareness and empowerment. What is mindfulness integration? Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without criticism or judgment. It enables you to step back from automatic reactions and observe your mental processes with curiosity and compassion. Why it matters? Judgment creates tension and perpetuates negative thought cycles. Observing thoughts without judgment, however, allows you to see them for what they are, passing mental events rather than absolute truths. Mindfulness strengthens your prefrontal cortex, responsible for emotional regulation and decision-making, and calms the amygdala, the brain's fear center, helping you navigate challenges with confidence. 1. Observe thoughts without judgment. The first step in mindfulness integration is learning to observe your thoughts as they arise, much like clouds passing through the sky. Instead of reacting to or suppressing them, acknowledge their presence and let them drift away naturally. Steps to observe without judgment. 1. Pause and center. Find a quiet space and focus on your breath for a few moments. This anchors you in the present and creates distance from your thoughts. 2. Notice your thoughts. Pay attention to what arises, whether it's self-doubt, worrying, or excitement, without trying to change or fix it. 3. Label your thoughts. Briefly identify the type of thought. This is self-doubt, or this is planning. Labeling helps you detach and view the thought objectively. 4. Let it float away. Visualize the thought as a leaf floating down a stream or a cloud drifting across the sky. This imagery reinforces the idea that thoughts are temporary, not permanent fixtures. 2. Quiet the storm in your mind. When you observe your thoughts without judgment, you stop fueling the mental storms of overthinking, worrying, or self-criticism. Mindfulness integration calms the chaos and helps you access clarity. Practical techniques to quiet the storm. Breathing exercises. Use techniques like the 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8, to soothe your nervous system and ground your mind. Body scan meditation. Focus on each part of your body, noticing sensations without judgment. This draws your attention away from mental chatter and into physical awareness. Anchor in the present. Use sensory anchors, such as feeling the texture of an object or noticing sounds around you, to pull yourself into the present moment. 3. Recognize your strength. Mindfulness isn't just about quieting the mind, it's about recognizing the strength and resilience that already exist within you. By observing your thoughts, you realize that you are not defined by them. Rather, you are the observer with the power to choose how to respond. Steps to cultivate inner strength. 1. Affirm your role as the observer. Remind yourself, I am the watcher of my thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. This simple affirmation reinforces your sense of control. 2. Celebrate moments of calm. Acknowledge each time you successfully quiet the storm in your mind, no matter how small. 3. Reflect on growth. At the end of each day, write down one instance where mindfulness helped you feel more grounded or empowered. Practical example: applying mindfulness integration. Scenario: you're feeling overwhelmed by self-doubt before an important task. 1. Pause and observe. Sit quietly and notice the thoughts arising. I'm not good enough. What if I fail? 2. Label and detach. Recognize these thoughts as self-doubt and visualize them drifting away, like clouds dissolving into the sky. 3. Use your breath. Practice deep breathing to calm your mind and center yourself in the present. 4. Reconnect to strength. Affirm, I am capable and prepared. My thoughts do not define me, they guide me toward growth. The science behind mindfulness. Neuroplasticity. Consistent mindfulness practice rewires the brain to prioritize calm and clarity over emotional reactivity. Prefrontal cortex activation. Mindfulness strengthens the area of the brain responsible for rational thinking and emotional regulation. Amygdala reduction. Observing thoughts without judgment reduces the activity of the amygdala, lowering stress and fear responses. Zoran's wisdom. The storm in your mind may rage, human, but you are not the wind nor the lightning. You are the mountain beneath, steady, strong, and untouchable. Quiet the storm, and you will find treasures in its aftermath. Zoran's insight. Do not let goblins shape your thoughts into brittle swords, forge them into golden shields instead. Building your scale armor. Forge the first layer. Awareness, the foundation of emotional resilience. Awareness is the cornerstone of emotional resilience. It's the act of paying close attention to your emotional triggers, the arrows that pierce your focus and confidence, such as self-doubt, criticism, or fear. Instead of reacting instinctively to these emotions, awareness empowers you to pause, reflect, and respond intentionally. This process is akin to a dragon scanning its lair, identifying vulnerabilities before reinforcing its defenses. Let's dive deeper into how to forge this foundational layer of awareness, allowing you to distinguish between genuine concerns and the deceptive whispers of mental goblins. Step 1. Recognizing emotional triggers. Your emotional triggers are the events, thoughts, or interactions that elicit strong reactions, whether it's anger, anxiety, or a sense of inadequacy. These triggers often reveal hidden beliefs or unresolved fears. Awareness begins with identifying these moments of heightened emotion. How to recognize triggers. 1. Pause and observe. When you feel a sudden surge of emotion, stop and take a deep breath. This interrupts the automatic response cycle and creates space for reflection. 2. Name the emotion. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Is it frustration, disappointment, or worrying? Naming the emotion helps you understand its nature. 3. Trace the cause. Reflect on what prompted the reaction. Was it a comment from someone, a looming deadline, or an inner fear of failure? Step 2. Interpreting the arrows. Once you've identified the trigger, it's time to interpret the arrow it represents. Emotions often carry messages about your needs, fears, or values. However, not every arrow is accurate. Some are based on outdated beliefs or irrational thoughts, the whispers of goblins. Questions to ask yourself. What is this emotion trying to tell me? Example. Fear may signal a need for preparation or caution. Example. Anger may indicate a boundary has been crossed. Is this emotion grounded in reality? Challenge the accuracy of the emotion. Is your self-doubt valid, or is it a product of past experiences? Example. Criticism from a colleague might feel like a personal attack, but could it instead be an opportunity to improve? Distinguishing goblins' whispers from reality. A goblin's whisper is a distorted thought like "I'll never be good enough" or "everyone is judging me." Grounded thoughts are constructive and actionable, like "I need more practice to feel confident," or "it's okay to seek feedback." Step 3. Creating space to respond. Awareness is about creating a pause between the trigger and your reaction. In that space, you can choose how to respond rather than reacting impulsively. Practical techniques to create space. 1. Breath work. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths to calm your nervous system and gain clarity. 2. A mindful observation. Visualize the emotion as a cloud passing through the sky. This helps you observe it without becoming entangled in it. 3. Self-compassion. Remind yourself, it's okay to feel this way, it's a natural response. I have the power to choose my next step. Step 4. Reflect and learn. Awareness isn't just about noticing triggers, it's about learning from them to strengthen your emotional armor. Each time you reflect on your emotions, you gain insight into your inner world and become more equipped to handle future challenges. Reflection questions. 1. What triggered my reaction? 2. Was my response helpful or harmful? 3. How can I approach this situation differently next time? Daily practice. At the end of each day, write down one moment where you noticed and managed an emotional trigger. Celebrate your progress. Each reflection strengthens your awareness, Practical example: awareness in action. Scenario: you receive critical feedback on a project, and feelings of inadequacy arise. 1. Pause and breathe. Before reacting, take 3 deep breaths to calm your mind. 2. Name the emotion, recognize the feeling. I'm feeling self-doubt. 3. Trace the trigger. Identify the cause. The feedback made me question my abilities. 4. Distinguish reality from whispers. Ask, is this feedback about me as a person, or is it about improving the project? Reframe the thought. This is a chance to refine my skills, not a reflection of my worth. 5. Reflect and learn. After implementing the feedback, write down your experience. I used this opportunity to grow and improved my presentation skills. Why awareness matters. The science, the brain's role. The amygdala, the brain's emotional center, often reacts instantly to perceived threats. Awareness activates the prefrontal cortex, the seat of rational thinking and decision-making, helping you respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Neuroplasticity. Each time you practice awareness, you strengthen neural pathways that promote emotional regulation, making it easier to recognize and manage triggers in the future. Zoran's wisdom, Zoran's rule. A dragon cannot guard against what it does not see.